Hey guys, it's your girl Maris here with Level21 TV. I am back and I'm here with Reed and Kento. How are you guys doing? Where are you guys coming from?
We're doing good. We're coming from actually Richmond, Virginia. So yeah, we're super excited.
So what's the reason? It's just like an adventurous thing, like spontaneously?
Yeah, just like a little date trip. So it's cool. Yeah.
Now you know that you can take somebody on a date to the safari.
Happy birthday.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
How are you?
I'm doing great. How are you?
Good, fine. I haven't been to Myrtle Beach for decades, so it's sort of fun to come back and spend my birthday here.
So are you excited about getting involved with the wildlife?
I am. I know very little about it. Tell me something, so I'll know what I'm going to see.
And it's really keep them.
How is it funded?
That's a good question. I'm stumped.
Lovely.
Who are you?
Well, I'm the editor of a travel magazine in England, but my travel magazine is all about America. But before I launched this magazine, I traveled in a lot of other countries.
So, Rob, tell me a little bit about the Tiger's acronym.
Is that really your accent?
And the relationship it has to the Myrtle Beach Safari. Hi, everybody. It is Lillian, and I am here with the wonderful Rob of the Myrtle Beach Safari. How are you doing today?
I am doing fantastic. I'm better now that you guys are here.
And we are so excited to be here. Tell me a little bit about Myrtle Beach Safari and what it means to you.
Myrtle Beach Safari is really an amazing place that is like nowhere else in the world, okay? This is not like going to a zoo. You're going to see animals up close and uncaged in a very unique kind of way. And for me, it's my life. I've been here for 25 years, living here on the property, working with these animals all of their lives and most of my life at this point.
Tell us what your actual title is, or if you have just one single title, because you guys have worn so many hats since we've been on this safari today.
I don't have one single title. I wish I could confine it down to that, but as you saw, I was one of the tour guides and the falconer and playing the drums and doing the video, and I do the international conservation work, you name it.
Can we find safaris just like the Myrtle Beach Safari all over the globe, all over the United States? Where can we find these types of safaris?
Myrtle Beach. That's the only place you're going to find it. It does not exist anywhere in the world. In fact, we have people that come from all over the world to do this specifically. They plan their trip to come from Europe. We had some people today from Belgium who came specifically to do this.
And I do want to talk a little bit about this shirt. So right now I have the Save the Apes shirt. Tell me a little bit about what's going on right now with chimpanzees and why it's important for places like Myrtle Beach Safari.
Chimpanzees are having a really difficult time in the wild. I do a lot of the international conservation work, and chimpanzees are still being poached. They're still being consumed by humans. And so it's a very, very big problem. We're trying to raise awareness of this. Also, money that we generate from our guests coming to the Myrtle Beach Safari to see the chimpanzees in person goes directly to those anti-poaching guys in Uganda, in Rwanda, helping to save the chimpanzees from poaching in their natural environments.
So today we had the liberty to see a swimming chimp today.
That is something that you're not going to see anywhere else. Yeah, we have the chimpanzees and some of our orangutans have learned how to swim just because they have such a full life. They're not like a normal zoo animal, which is stuck in a cage all day. These guys come out, they interact with us, and they learn to like the water.
There you have it. Lillian Blanche with Rob at the Myrtle Beach Safari.
Tell us, for those that don't know you, tell us what you do.
I'm director here at the Myrtle Beach Safari. Myrtle Beach Safari is a unique place here in Myrtle Beach where we have an incredible variety of wildlife that we bring in and put next to you up close, uncaged, and unbelievable interaction. That opportunity gives you an experience to get next to wildlife and kind of understand it and have an experience that many people were looking for at the zoo that never happened.
You have also been included in films as well. such as Disney's,
Jungle Book, Ace Ventura, Dr. Dolittle, Mighty Joe Young, 500 movie and television jobs over the last 35 years. A lot of great big features. Found out that we had these incredibly well-behaved tigers that were part of our conservation program, and they said, we need a tiger to kiss this actress. We need a lion for Drew Barrymore to wrap her arms around the neck of. We need Jim Carrey to just be the pet detective. We want him riding an elephant and knocking down walls. We said, we have the characters that can make that happen. If you give us money that we can use for our conservation education programs, we'll work on movie and television business with you. They hired us extensively all the way up until the new millennium, and then the movie business kind of changed all across the world. More CGI came into play, more export of movies to other countries happened, and so we did far less work like that and really centered on running this conservation education program of Myrtle Beach Safari to support our project that's called the Rare Species Fund. Rare Species Fund is our ongoing international conservation program that has all kinds of programs happening in other countries.
Why is this your passion?
For me, I grew up a professional cowboy living in Arizona on the Arizona-Mexico border. At the time, exotic animals were much more available. They were in pet stores and they were around places. Big old chimpanzees were something that people had in their homes much more often. I got to know them. I had an aunt that was chimpanzee crazy, so she always had a chimp in the house, and we got to play with it and hang out with it when it was running around her home. And I just kind of adapted some of that and made it be part of the lifestyle that I had later in my life. I got started really doing it as a medical doctor. I'm doc because I'm a doctor, and I was working in a clinic where I had a group of patients coming through. One who worked for Exxon Oil, which was a big oil company that used a tiger as its logo and was a unique company that wanted me to work on some environmental impact work for them. Exxon took me all around the country doing this Save the Tiger, Save the World program. Exxon had troubles with their Save the Tiger program because they had a big disaster called the Exxon Valdez ship that crashed. They gave up on the Tiger Project. I took it over, and that's still what we're doing today is the Save the Tiger, Save the World idea, that the personification of it happens with people meeting the tigers and seeing the project that we run here at Myrtle Beach Safari, letting people meet the tigers and see how they work and what they do, but also the great apes and the elephants and the other big cats that all come out and are so charming.